Have you ever wondered why the NFL plays games on Sundays?
What's up? Who we got?
Oh my God, Von Miller!
It might seem like a simple question and even more obvious answer. However, the real answer is quite complex and fascinating. It has to deal with money, politics, and power. In this video, we'll take a look back at the origins of the NFL and how it became the most dominant force in American sports. The NFL, or the National Football League, was founded in 1920, originally as the American Professional Football Association, or the APFA, a league of independent teams that play mostly on Sundays. But why? Why Sundays? Well, part of the reason was because this was the only day that most players and fans were free from work. At the time, football was king. College, that is. And it played its games on Saturdays. The NFL didn't want to compete with the established and popular college game, so it chose Sundays as its main day. However, not everyone was happy with this decision. Some religious groups protested against playing football on Sundays, arguing that it violated the Sabbath and distracted people from worship. Some states even had laws that banned or restricted sports on Sundays, known as blue laws. The NFL had to deal with these legal challenges and public criticisms, but it also had to deal with another problem: lack of exposure. In the 1920s and 30s, the NFL struggled to attract fans and media attention. The league was overshadowed by college football, baseball, boxing, horse racing. The NFL had no national television contract, no consistent schedule, no playoffs, no Super Bowl. The league was also plagued by instability as teams frequently folded or moved to different cities. The league needed a boost, and it got one in the 1940s and 50s, thanks to two factors: World War II and television.
A state of war has existed between the United States and the
World War II disrupted many sports leagues, but it also created a demand for entertainment and patriotism. The NFL capitalized on this by promoting its players as heroes and role models, and by staging patriotic ceremonies before and during games, which can still be seen today. The war also reduced the talent pool for college football, giving the NFL an edge in quality. Television was another game changer for the league. In 1951, the NFL signed its first national television contract with Dumont Network, a pioneer in broadcasting.
This is the home of professional football, the Dumont Television Network.
The deal was worth $75,000 per year for 13 games. Although Dumont was a small network with a limited reach, it gave the NFL a platform to showcase its product to a wider audience. The NFL also benefited from the growth of television sets in American households, which increased from 9% in 1950 to 87% in the 1960s.
Gosh! The caller is true, and now is the time.
They realized that television was the key to its success, and it started to shape its schedule around it. In 1956, the NFL introduced its first championship game on national television, known today as the Super Bowl, which drew 45 million viewers. In 1961, the NFL moved its championship game from Sunday afternoon to Sunday evenings to avoid competing with other sports and programs. In 1961, the NFL signed a new television contract with CBS for $4.65 million per year for 14 games. However, there was a catch. The new contract came with a condition. Congress had to pass a law that would allow the NFL to pool its television rights and sell them at a package to one network. That would prevent the individual teams from negotiating their own deals with local stations, which could create unfair competition and imbalance within the league. Congress agreed to pass the law, but it also added a provision that would protect college and high school football from being overshadowed by the NFL. The provision stated that the NFL could not broadcast its games on Fridays or Saturdays during the fall season. This effectively banned the NFL from playing games on those days. The law was called the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961, and it gave the NFL a huge advantage over other sports leagues. How? It allowed the NFL to negotiate lucrative contracts with one network, while also ensuring that it would not face any competition from college or high school football on Fridays and Saturdays. The law also cemented Sundays as the main day for the NFL. The NFL could play games on other days like Mondays, but only if they did not interfere with college or high school games. The law also gave the NFL an exemption from antitrust laws, which meant that it couldn't be sued for monopolizing or restricting competition in sports broadcasting. The Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961 was a turning point for the NFL. It gave the league stability, exposure, revenue, and power. It also established Sundays as the sacred day for pro football, a tradition that continues to this day.
Reverse. It's passed to Jones.
The NFL has played some games on Saturdays in late December, when college football season is pretty much over. The NFL also has played some games on Thursdays starting in 2006 as part of its Thursday Night Football package. The NFL has also played some games on different days and times due to special circumstances such as holidays, international games, weather delays, or pandemics. But for the most part, Sundays remain the dominant day for the NFL, and that's why you see most of the action on that day. So there you have it. The reason why the NFL plays games on Sundays is not so simple after all. It's a complex and fascinating story that shaped the history and culture of American sports. Thanks for watching. Until next time.